No, this is not Joker Part 2. This is Joker Madness for 2. Yes, it is a Part 2, right? And this takes me straight to my first question. Is this going to be a standalone movie in its own right? Or a logical sequel? Or is it just going to be a let's make one more buck out of the successful first part? Of course, we're only speculating since all we have in our hands is the trailer to date. But I kind of like to play around with ideas watching the trailer before actually seeing the movie, because somehow it sparks my imagination and allows me to be creative, a sort of writing my own version of the movie. And the second question I have, is this movie really a musical? I understand that the film is expected to include 15 musical numbers, but the trailer doesn't really look like it's going to be a pure, honest-to-goodness musical. This trailer is portraying a rather normal, meaning non-musical sort of movie, but as we all know, trailers can be deceitful, in a good way. A musical would definitely be exciting. And I'm not saying that because I'm a musician, but rather because I find the idea of a musical depicting psychopathy rather unusual. It's a fascinating approach, isn't it? Now, I understand that Joaquin Phoenix sang in Walk the Line playing Johnny Cash and did a fabulous job. I haven't actually watched that movie yet. But this time, he is joined by no other than Lady Gaga, who is the second main character of the movie, and thus Folie à Deux, Madness for 2. A funny detail about the filming. I heard that Lady Gaga filmed the scenes with a crowd demanding Joker's arrest outside the New York County Courthouse, and it caused some bystanders to mistake it for an arrest of Donald Trump following his first indictment. Fortunately, that rumor didn't spread too far. How many of you know about the War of the Worlds Halloween episode on the radio back in 1938, I think it was? That show literally caused a panic because some of the listeners thought it was a news broadcast, not a drama, and so believed that a Martian invasion was actually, truly, literally taking place. Speaking of the power of media. So in this trailer, both main characters are depicted as being somehow equal. There's a balance in their appearance on the screen. But of course, this may not actually be the case. Judging from this trailer alone, I think Lady Gaga fits Arthur very well. The scenes that we can see project a sort of, we could say, harmony, a natural blend between the two. The cinematography looks amazing, and I really didn't expect anything less. The gray that sits heavy on our shoulders kind of opens the door and invites us into Arthur's mind, doesn't it? The last scene in the trailer is not only amazing in itself, but is also an incredibly tantalizing last scene for a trailer because it raises so many questions or allows numerous different possibilities concerning what this movie is really about. While the first Joker makes us wonder how many of the scenes that we're seeing here are reality and how many are taking place only in Arthur's mind, which is a question that really pulls you in, I found myself asking the same question about this second movie too. But in the end, I don't think that it really matters that much. Very well done, a balanced trailer, not giving away too much, but enough to make us eager to watch the movie. And I even heard a great moment of harp in it. Incredibly, this trailer itself gained 167 million views in its first 24 hours, which makes it Warner Brothers' biggest trailer premiere at this time, even surpassing that of the first trailer for Barbie last year. So I expect it to have a very large audience. Now, let's play a little game and let's each of us make a prediction. That last captivating scene in the trailer, when Harley tells Arthur,
I want to see the real you.
At what point in the movie do you think it will be placed? Do you think it will be during the first part? Or perhaps close or even right at the end? My guess is that we'll see it in the first part of the movie. It might even be the key scene, the dialogue that triggers, launches the entire movie. Let me know your thoughts and expectations in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and this was Amy's cut on the Joker's trailer.